Hey guys, Fullcraft here and welcome to a brand new series. Today we're going to be starting Trill Plays series. I know that actually sounds weird, but let me just explain. I haven't done a series in a long time. Like seriously, that's been I spent a lot of time just doing Skywars and doing or uploading. Like I haven't uploaded any videos in a while, so this is going to be a little bit awkward for me to start up a conversation again with you guys. Like doing a series, like show you guys some stuff. I know. This time, hopefully, it's going to be a very big one. This is Trill Plays Thermal Expansion. So, what is this series? Basically, a Minecraft. I'm going to be basing this series around a Minecraft mod called Thermal Expansion. That's tech mod where you can do some, cool stuff with thermal stuff. There's some really cool stuff. It's a tech mod, and it's just like Industrial Craft, Build Craft, as you can see. It's a 1.12, and I mean to say build craft. I think I just said build craft. That was weird. Anyways, so what I meant to say is let's get started. I already created the world thermal expansion world, but there are a few changes, or not changes actually, some essential in the series. Like I added a few more mods just like to make things easier for me to get into thermal expansion. As you can see, the Sky Island here and the materials in your book, and that means we have Tinker's Construct in this pack. Now we have things like Tinker's Construct and your, which is a, yeah, Natura and your inventory tweaks, mass tweaks, and chisels and bits, Craft, and stuff like that. But I only have the thermal expansion mod as the core mod. That's going to be like the tech, or like the one and only tech mod we have on the series. Like I'm not going to add any other mods like industrial craft and stuff. I'm only going to play with thermal expansion. I don't even have Ender IO for this, so this is going to be quite a challenge, to, discover just one mod. You guys know how bad I'm with series, and plus, if it's modded, it's going to be a double trouble. I'm probably going to be rubbish at this for the next few episodes until I learn how to record, you know, and I think that we're already having bad luck here. Look at this. I'm trying to find stone. I'm finding granite and andesite. So yeah. Now the reason I added thermal, or not thermal actually, I meant to say it. The reason I added Tinker's Construct is because I wanted to get some overpowered tools, like straight away. I mean, I don't know if you can actually get, like for instance, if I search, like a pickaxe, and that's added by thermal. Yeah, some are added by the thermal foundation mod, but I think there's some pretty like the platinum pickaxe, these are very cool. The nickel one. So there's a pretty cool and good pickaxes out there for, thermal foundation. But the mod is not for making tools. So that's why I added Tinker's Construct, so we can focus on, like, if we want to focus on making tools, then we can use Tinker's Construct for that. So yeah, I think hopefully you guys do get what I mean. And yeah, it's not going to be one of those series that I will try to quit anytime soon. I'm not going to be doing it. So let's go and make some tools, and hopefully we don't derp too much. Like right now, I'm just derping. Like seriously, I'm derping here. So I just need one more like stone. I just need one more piece of stone. And I'm actually going to leave this coal here for now because I'm going to be using wood for my first night. Now, I know that sounds weird, but I'm going to be using wood to, smelt stuff. And like this, I get that, and boom. So what I'm going to do is make a wooden sword instead, because I really want to get, start getting some food, because this is my first night. I don't want to starve, but, now we have some coal. We have a coal vein there, so we don't need to worry about coal, like finding any coal. But the reason I say wood is we have wood in our inventory. We can use that. I mean, not 5 pieces. We'll gather some more like this. So don't think I'm actually going to survive with 5 pieces of like wood planks in my first night and try to mine and do some projects in the middle of the night. Like seriously, I'm actually not going to stay like in a shelter or cave in and try to survive my first night that way, or just go mining. I'm not going to do that. I'm actually going to roam around at night, and I know that's crazy, but the reason I want to do that is I want to bring some, fun challenges into the series. Hopefully, you guys do enjoy this one. Like, seriously, I want this series to be very informative and I want this series to be very productive. Like, I'm going to be talking about different stuff as well as building different things, as well as do some insane challenges. Hopefully, you get that. And I'm very brand new. Like, I don't do this often, and plus, I'm very new to this LP sort of stuff. And I mean, I started a few, in like in the old times, I mean, it was not that old, like, seriously. It was like a year ago, I started a few other, survival series, and then I quit those. So what I'm going to be doing is every episode I record, I will have to upload it straight away, like, whenever I record. So I think that's going to be a nice thing for me to do, like, upload episodes as soon as I record them. So this one is probably going to go up today. So let's go and kill the chickens because we only have chickens around here, but I do need those meat. Now I can actually go around and try to search for some ships so we can get ourselves. Now I'm not going to gather mushrooms because I'm not going to depend on mushroom stews because they are not the most efficient. Like, you can't stack them, but since this is modded and we added a mod called Natura, Natura is a mod that pretty much adds some, nature, like, some natural world gen, like this ones over here. This is like wheat, this is called barley, and we can use this just like wheat. We can make this into bread, or we can just do this. Now the most efficient thing with nature is barley and wheat are the same. Now this is similar to wheat, but it grows in the wild, like we can find them just in the wild with no water nearby, and that's a pretty cool, world gen. So the reason I think that Burnley is the best addition, now the reason I added nature was for this stuff because for an early game food source is the best, but it's also the best in late game as well, or like mid game once we get some machines. You will see why, because if we do this we can actually get some flowers, and what happens is if you smell one of these flowers you will get one bread. Like, so that's like amazing for like every piece of it. Is also works with wheat, so if like for every piece of wheat we get one bread. Like in vanilla Minecraft it's like 3 wheat for like one bread. So this is actually quite weird, so I mean, amazing as well. Like, I meant to say amazing and weird. Like, whoa, you can't imagine this in vanilla Minecraft. Like, get yourself a bread for like 1 wheat. You have to make a huge farm to get a decent amount of bread. But for me, I can actually get myself pretty much a very small farm and pretty much get infinite amount of, or not infinite, but a good amount of bread to get started with. Like I can do that. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually just hunting down some chickens here, and I really want to find a cave. Now, as I said, I don't actually want to spend the night in a cave or any shelter. I do want to spend the night killing monsters, but thing is, I really don't know if I would be able to do that. Like, if I find a cave, that would be amazing because I want to get geared up, and hopefully next episode maybe we can actually start doing some, like some modded stuff. So what we want to do is, yeah, there we go. We got some pigs at last, so we can actually get ourselves some decent food. Like chicken is not the best. Like beef, like for instance, cows, they are the best as well. Like pigs, cows, and sheep, they're a very good, food source in Minecraft. And I think beef and raw pork chop, or raw beef and raw pork chop, they're the best source of food, like the meat over here. So I mean, I don't know if this is that is the case for this world, this specific modded world, because we have Natura, and Natura adds this bird. So we're actually going to eat a lot of bread, and hopefully we find some more barley, so we can actually make those into bread. So I'm not so desperate for food. Like, I was really desperate for food, yeah, a little while ago. Like when I started this world, not a little while ago, like a few minutes ago when I started the world. Like, I was really scared when I started this episode, but then I think we found this, so this is gonna be good. Because we have a decent food source here, and this is not a food source actually. This is like a decent amount of food, and there we go. And it's also like actually we have food source. Look at this, 20. You also get seeds when you break this, so you're also getting barley plus barley seeds, so we can actually regrow this and make a farm. So you're also getting a source. But the thing is, we need to start planting this stuff. But I can actually do that right now. Like, I can actually, get started planting the barley but I'm not going to do any farming in this episode. I'm just going to explore a little bit. Or, I mean, a little bit, I'm not going to explore a lot, I'm not going to explore tons, but I'm going to explore a little bit. And this is called, and actually, I don't think I have Wayla installed yet, so I have to break this in order to show this to you guys. Now, this is Sakura Wood, and that's nice. So we have Sakura Wood there, that's nice. And now what I want to do is actually do some exploring. I'm actually going to grab a piece of gravel. No, actually I'm not going to do that. Because, there are some stuff I want to get into, and I will actually show that to you guys later on. But I think at the start of the next episode, I have a project for you guys, or for me as well. If you guys are interested in playing this mod pack, I can't, unfortunately I can't publish it because this is sort of a personalized sort of mod pack, and this is only for me, but I can give you guys the mod list so you can install the same amount of mods. This is not even a mod pack, it's like a bunch of mods. That's why I say it's a mod pack, because there's a pack of mods, and there are 27 mods total. So there are some utility mods like Forge and stuff, but there are some pretty insane, not insane actually, some good mods like thermal expansion, thermal dynamics. Like that also means you have to install the thermal foundation, which is the main core thermal mod, and you need to install Tinker's Construct, DecoCraft 2, you have to install Natura, and you also have to install, what was it called? I forgot the name again, did I? Or actually I think I did. And that is chisels, as well as chisels and bits. And there are tons, or actually not tons. I think there are a few more I'm forgetting, like, yeah, JEI, I forgot about that as well. Journey map, that's also like a must. You have to get journey map like this map mod here, so we can set waypoints. Now there is that slime island there, that's cool. Now the reason I say like install that, like that's optional, you guys don't have to do it, you guys can use the coordinates, but I feel a little bit lost, like I don't feel comfortable using the coordinates unless I'm in pure vanilla Minecraft, because you know it feels like I just get lost all the time, and I don't want to waste my time just trying to navigate my base using the coordinates. Like I want to spend more time just exploring and try to find my way around the world very easily. So waypoint is the best one, that's the best move, and we're probably going to be traveling a lot, like around the world of this thermal expansion world. In the series I'm probably going to be traveling I'm going to be traveling like every day whenever I play the set list. That's what I can say. So this is hopefully, I know this is not the best episode. This is probably this is my first episode in a while, so this is going to be derpy. But what I meant to say is, hopefully you guys did enjoy this video, because this is kind of an introductory video or introductory episode, and hopefully you guys did really enjoy this one. Actually, not really enjoy. Like, hopefully you guys do get what I'm actually trying to do here. Like, hopefully you guys do get that. Otherwise, it's just me doing nothing. Anyways, I'm actually going to cook some food. I'm also going to get myself, no, I do need 2 more cobblestone, and that gives me a stone sword. So now we have a stone sword, we can actually go mining. So we can actually do that, but before we do that, let's use this and get ourselves some planks, because I think they will come in handy. I'm not going to use wood, I'm going to use planks for a lot of the smelting process, because I don't have a lot of coal. I have like 23, that's going to be decent. And there are some wolves, and I think wolves don't like skeletons. So if there are creepers nearby, then that's no use. But there is a lava source here. Now that's, you guys are not going to understand. Like, if you guys are familiar with the mod Thermal Expansion and Tinker's Construct, then that lava pool will pretty much solve a lot of problems. So I have to remember, like I can set a waypoint here called lava and make it that lava sort of color, and this means this is lava. I mean, it's not lava, I said that over here in the block I'm standing in currently. Now anyways, this is going to lead me towards here, and here's the lava, and we'll probably need that. As I said, if you guys ever played with Tinker's Construct, Thermal Foundation, or anything like that, you guys probably know you guys will need that. Like, that is an essential. So I don't need to travel far in order to find a lava lake, or just travel like down or dig down in level like Y12 and try to find a lava pool, because that's the coordinate, or that's the place where I can find lava pools in Minecraft. So yeah, let's just go get that. We actually killed like 20 chickens here. That's a lot of chickens I've killed today. That's a lot of chickens. I mean, seriously, that's a lot. So yeah, what I can do is let's grab the torches, and I know I can just put this in my other hand like this. Now that is cool, but I actually feel like doing this the old-fashioned way. Now, as you guys can see, we can already see some fancy ores. There's copper there, we found that, and there's some fancy blocks. These are like limestone, I think. This is limestone, and this is from this raw limestone that's from chisel. And these are actually for decorative purposes. You don't actually have like purposes to build like machines or anything like that. It's actually added by chisel. As I say, there's only one main like major tech mod in here. That's the thermal foundation, thermal expansion, and thermal dynamics. These three mods, the thermal mods, they are going to be my major like core mod of the series. Those are the mods I'm going to be falling for. Like, I'm going to be using for automation and doing some modded stuff. So I'm not using any other mods like Ender IO. I don't have any other mods to supply with me some, with some good stuff. Like, usually if I'm in a big mod pack, I will use this. Like, for instance, in Thermal Foundation, I want to build a pulverizer, because that's that's actually used for like ore duplication, and I will actually explain that to you guys once we get to it. But for now, let me tell you, that one is not crazy expensive, but that is expensive. But if I were in a big mod pack, that would seriously have the mod applied energetics. So in applied energetics, you actually have the grindstone, which is very cheap to make, and I mean you can make that in day one. And I'm not lying, that's you can make the grindstone, that ore duplication system, before you get a full set of iron armor. I guarantee that is a thing. So yeah, you can use like various mods to pretty much do it the easy way, but for me, I only have to use thermal foundation. I only have it. Like, I don't have to, like, I don't even have any other mods, so this is not like I have to. It's like I don't even have a choice, like, do I? Do I have a choice to like switch to other mod or use another mod for that, that particular project? So I think I'm going to risk it, because I'm actually going to jump here, and I actually risked it. So there was another skeleton there. So the thing I'm going to be doing is, let's block this here as well as that, so we can make some more torches. We need one more, so let's do this. You can actually, like, since we have Tinker's Construct, no, we can't actually do it. Oh no, that's unfortunate, because I thought you could do that with Tinker's Construct, but looks like you can't. At first I thought you can make 16 sticks with, like, I think that's a special thing, like, you can use planks to make, you can instantly make sticks. Like, normally you make sticks with planks, but in the mod, or in some mod packs, or I don't know what mod that adds that feature. I thought it was Tinker's Construct. Like, you can make straight sticks out of like wood. You can make those straight out of wood. You don't need to make planks. You can make sticks just out of raw wood. You don't need those processed planks. That's a cool feature, or that was a cool feature, because that's not. I think that's not a thing in here, in this mod pack at least. So yeah, that's kind of bad, and I think I'm not fighting any mobs, and I think I'm just breaking my own rule or own promise. And actually, guys, I didn't actually promise you guys about like fighting the monster thing, like the mobs thing. I didn't actually confirm those with you guys, but the thing is, let's actually go. I think now I do. Like, seriously, I want to kill the skeleton, like, really really bad. Like, seriously, I want to kill that skeleton. And there we go, I killed it. So I know I was just lagging bad. Let's just go and grab some copper, because we will need those, and we will also need gravel. We will need sand, we will need clay for the Tinker's Construct smeltery. There are tons of stuff to do, in the smart pack. You won't run out of things to do, like, especially me. Like, this is a very small mod pack, but still, there are tons of stuff to do for a creative guy, or like, for if you are a creative guy. But because I am not, I'm just very noob with modded. So I'm not even that creative with builds and stuff. But I'm learning. I will try to be better as we go. So for now, let's try to just stick to the basics and let's just do some basic stuff. And I think in the next episode we will try to explore this cave a little bit more and wait for with daytime, and we can actually go search for a place to live. And hopefully that's the plan for the next episode. So hopefully you guys did enjoy this video, because if they did, please leave a like down below, and of course I will see you in the next episode. So see you soon, guys, or see you in the next episode. Goodbye.